All right. How's everybody doing? So we're gonna do a little show right here, real quick. Uh, I don't know, man. It's just crazy, bro. Like, it's just crazy how God keeps on showing up to me, man. Real talk. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie and act like any of this has been easy because it hasn't, you know. And that's my thing. Like, people don't understand all I go through and deal with, but I'm sure they have somewhat of an idea. But this is all about good versus evil. This is all about God versus the devil. Um, it's all about it, man. And it was never easy. Never been easy at any point, you know. And my only deal was, you know, when I got folks trying to talk and act like they saying something to me that ain't true, much less, right? I'm gonna say reality and the truth. So, folks just got to quit talking to me, man, because like I said, I've been the best and I've been the number one top slot in every category forever. And I'm going to continue to prove that and continue to prove that fact. That's all. I'm going to continue to show up and be the best. You feel me? I don't know what's going on over here. I'm feeling out of it too. Hopefully, I'll be all right. I just like felt something and I don't know. It's just don't feel good, feel out of it. Been going through a lot physically, a lot. And alternating the armor and the bulletproof vest, they both have, things that I go through with them. So none of it is easy, but I do the best I can, you know. Like I said, I put my faith in God and I choose to try to keep moving forward. And that's it. But yeah, God sent me some more people today, actually two people to talk to me on all positive stuff and kind of lifted my spirits a little bit. And I really need it because I mean, I've just been feeling, hopeless. I mean, literally like rock bottom, So give me a minute, real here. Hold on. All right. And I'm back. Man, that was cool. I was talking to the guy right now, and he was telling me, like, don't ever. I mean, that's God, man. You know, he's talking about God, and it's just so crazy how people who really believe and have faith, they can see it, they can feel it and see it on you without you having to say anything. And it was like God sent him just to tell me, like, he told me, like, don't ever stop your purpose, keep going. You know what I mean? So that's God talking, man. That's God. But yeah, like I said, I'm human, and lately I've just, you know, been going through it. Christina knows. But I also remember God's promise, and I remember the things that God promised me and told me, and I never lose faith, man. I do believe in God's promise. I do. And it said like in a download he sent me, it said, watch God take you out of all your pain, you know. So, you know, basically what I was told is that God is going to pull me out of all this. He's going to make me filthy rich and give me the love with Christina that I deserve and happiness, and you know, we'll have what we need, and that's it. Nonsense. And that's all I want, man. I just want to be happy, you know. I mean, I'm always happy, but you know, that's what I realize. It's just the devil, man. You know, the devil comes harder and harder. He goes harder and harder when you're close. That's the thing you people got to understand is I know what's going on here. I know where I'm at. I'm not confused. And that's why I just don't, you know, I don't got time for that. But people who are agents of the devil trying to talk to me, like, yeah, you got to make sense when you speak. Like, I'm a genius and a mental giant. I know everything going on, bro. Got to be a little quicker. You got to be a little quick on your feet. Yeah, I'm out here winning. That's all I've ever done is win. Feel me? Like I said, I'm just not in the mood, man. Like, I don't understand why it's so hard to get real support financially. I wanted I wanted to get this phone bill paid and I can't. That's what I wanted. Truthfully. That's all that I wanted. I just wanted to get this phone bill paid. Right? Do y'all understand that every day, like even while I'm walking right here, every day, bro. Every day I go through it. Every day I face you know what and look at it right inside and defeat it. Every day. That's why it ain't nothing to me. When I tell you I don't care about the things you care about, y'all care about, I'm being for real, bro. I don't care, man. I come up against that stuff every single day. We live differently, we move differently, we feel differently, we love differently. We're just different, you know. And the guy told me that he was saying the truth. He said, what did he say? I hope I'll be all right, man, because I'm really not feeling good. I felt something like in my head, and I just been feeling out of it. But that's what I'm saying. Like all this stuff that's been going on, man. You people know what's been happening. Like I said, these people need to do their job. They need to make arrests, man. These people have been playing in my email inbox and using electronic means. I mean, they're putting their legal names. I mean, they're leaving all the evidence, every trace of evidence for you. I mean, like I said, it's impossible for folks not to do their job. And like I said, that's all I asked so that I wouldn't have to be going through nothing. I just want to be at peace and left alone. Like I said, this is because I succeeded, not because I failed. This is because these folks can't talk to me and they can't compete. So they start using electronic means. You understand? They start using electronic means because I'm the real Batman. And they don't have an answer for me and they can't shut me down. And that's unfair, right? And that's very soft. You understand? So let's call it what it is. Yeah, because y'all couldn't debate because you don't have an answer for me, right? Because you ain't talking about nothing, man. That's sad, bro. Like legit, that's sad, dude. You know what I mean? That's what they do. I mean, nah, y'all don't know what it's like to be on the other end of a phone and have someone every time I open a chat, them keep typing and then use 2 million accounts and type as fast as they can. No, that's overloading. That's a tactic. It has an effect. So they've done that like 8 million times, bro. You think that stuff doesn't have an effect? Like I said, the whole time these folks have been hiding and they're going to continue to hide. You know what I mean? I mean, there's nothing you can be proud of. I mean, that's sad. That's sad that you couldn't just be straight up and legit about how you feel, but okay. I don't get it personally. I really don't. It's completely unfair. And like I said, it's just out of my hands. There's nothing I can do. These folks let these people do this towards me this entire time. And that's all I want. I want the truth to be out there. You understand? All these corrupt folks. This corrupt department right up here. They're who allowed all of this. Them. Not anyone else. Them. You understand? Real talk. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Y'all want to all sit there and act like it's a mystery who I am. It shouldn't be. Everything should be public knowledge. Yeah, my identity was never really hidden. That's the thing when people look back, if you look at my history and who I really am, I heard that people is looking into it and realizing like, whoa, I had no idea this dude was this person, right? What the hell is that? I have some kind of bug on me. Hopefully I'll be good. I don't know if it got me or not. I felt it or saw it. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. I just got to have faith with God, man. God, please carry me through this. That's all I can ask, man. It's real, bro. It's a lot, bro. You don't understand. I got stuff on me physically every day from wearing these suits, from getting busy and doing what I do. Like this stuff ain't easy, man. But I'm doing this for God, and I'm gonna continue. I'll do whatever for God, and I'll do anything for Christina. So like I said, he said the truth. The guy I was talking to, he said, man, I always was kind of like I didn't fit in either when I was younger and stuff. And he said, we're just chosen, man. And it's very true. He's a very nice guy. So I'm going to talk to him when I get a chance. And that's the truth. I mean, and I told him that. I said, yeah, when you go on the channel, you always see me refer to myself as the chosen one because that's what God told me I am. I didn't know these things. God picked me up and found me and told me, I didn't pick any of this. I didn't choose any of this. None of this was ever my fault. This is all other people. And that's my thing. Like, nah, bro. It has an effect, man. It has an effect. Even me having to stand up for myself and talk a certain way on here, that stuff has an effect. I don't deserve none of that, man. I deserve to be left alone and be at peace. That's my whole point, bro. We ain't even gotten into the real stuff yet. Y'all are too big on talking, man. I conserve my energy. I'm an enforcer of divine law. I don't have time to be talking and yapping. It takes too much energy. See, I move through action. While you talking, I'm already moving. You understand? We get busy out here. So, like I said, that's my whole thing. I've been strong as anybody can be. And then folks act like I need their validation. Like, bro, again, we know the facts. I've succeeded. Have you, though? Right. So you can't say anything to me, not even one word. Trying to go into chat rooms and all that. Like I said, you're not talking, you're using electronic means. You understand? So, like I said, I'm tired of explaining it. That's the thing. How many times can someone point out, hey, yo, these people are committing crimes digitally? They're committing electronic means, that's crimes every day, like felonies. How is it possible for me to keep on pointing this out and no one does anything? Come on, bro. And I'm not the only one. I'm the only one, like I'm ground zero. I was the start of all this. Yeah. Are they targeting you, brother? I've been a target forever. I've been the target that people have no answer for. How am I being targeted if I'm the Braveheart? Right. People do that stuff at a distance, man. People make way for me. It's like I told the dude in our interview. People give me my space and stay away from me because they're scared of me for good reason. It's very wise, too. You understand? Like, come on, bro. I'm an actual monster, man. I don't care. I don't care about what y'all care about. I'm chosen by God, and that's the truth. But like the man told me, don't ever stop what you're doing. Don't ever stop your purpose. I'm going to definitely listen to that. You know, I needed to hear it, you know, although I was never considering stopping. I would never stop this. But, you know what I'm saying like when you feel like giving up or feel like you can't go no more, feel like you want to throw the towel in, so to speak, that's God showing up and sending someone to say, look, keep going, man. Like, as hard as impossible as it is, keep going. I'm not even going to have a phone plan now. And that's why I'm really not in the mood because I just want to run my business. I don't think that's much to ask for when they don't pay me right. None of this is my fault. This is this company. They don't pay me right. You know, I mean, I was targeted by the government. I was targeted by corrupt departments and corruption. I was targeted by pretty much everybody and stood up for myself and won against everybody by myself. Like, I've done everything right. So, like I said, why would anyone try to talk to me online, but you can't slow down and give me a chance to say reality? Right. You just want to type. That's the devil. Right. You're just trying to throw me off course. You would never. You don't have power like that. The devil is powerless. You understand? So when I told you you're powerless, I wasn't joking. It is what it is. All my points are proven. Like I said, I don't really care. Whatever happens with me, I'm in God's hands. You understand? But you all, you know, all you do is lose. You know, like I said, these people, none of them have a business. None of them make digital money. None of them succeeded. That's the only thing that matters. All that matters on here is you don't have a seat at the table. There's no conversation other than that even exists. There's nothing for us to talk about. Like I said, that's why I try to have folks, hey, yo, can we holler? Can we have a conversation so that I can make sense of what you're trying to say? You understand? Nah, they want to just, you know, keep on typing things that don't exist. Right, because your objective, it gives you away. It already showed that you're jelly. It already showed that you're confirming and validating my success. You're confirming and validating everything that I am and who I am and all I've accomplished. You're confirming and validating me. I mean, come on, bro. Y'all act like this a game, bro. Like I said, I was doing them lifts yesterday. I completely, you know, came down, had to catch myself on the bars. I got it on video, bro. It was bad. I mean, this stuff ain't easy. It was never easy. I didn't sign up for easy. I signed up for hell. I signed up for the hardest, you know, journey and walk ever. I signed up for it, you know, when I chose and selected this life path. You know, I mean, I feel like that's what they told me, that I picked this, and I believe it. You know, that's me. I would want it hard. I'd want it difficult. I'd want it next to impossible, but I would know that it's going to make me stronger. I would know that it was going to make me the best. I would know that I'd be able to do the impossible and perform miracles by the grace of God. You know, so like I said, man, I mean, you know, I don't really care how people feel. I'm gonna let it out. I'm gonna say how I feel. I'm gonna say the truth, and that's me standing up for myself. And it's something I have to do. I'm in a different position than anybody, and that's just the facts. Like, I'm just saying the truth. Like, it's unfair. The system is unfair. It's all unfair. God tells me, don't compare yourself to others. Don't worry about what they have. Right. But I mean, everyone else is being blessed. Everyone. I mean, and he'll even talk to me about it. I mean, God talks to me. I mean, everyone else has been blessed. Everyone else is getting their just due. Everyone else has money. Everyone else is doing what they want, and they're all wasting it. That's really the facts. That's what I see. I just see a bunch of people wasting their blessings. And I'm the person who, any little blessing I got, any little money I got, I would make it stretch. I'd use it and utilize it all where it's all applicable. Like, real talk. Like, I'm a human being, but I'm on another level. And I'm so in line with my purpose. Like, when we get this money, when Christina and she negotiated 17.6 million, right? And that's the thing, you folks is watching me and looking at me. God already told me, he said, they're going to be looking at you like, how are you this blessed? I hope so, man. I hope I make it to that point. Like I said, right now, I don't even feel good. I'm just tired, man. Tired, worn out. And like, my spirit isn't really tired though. Like, I could keep going. Like, I can go all day because I love what I do. I love this stuff, man. I seriously do. I love being Batman because it's my purpose and my calling. But like I said, I don't know. I just know that this is the training period and training time, and I'm just doing my best I can. I think I did pretty well on the lifts today again. I think I did very well. I think I've been very consistent every day with it. Like I said, it just wasn't a good experience with it yesterday. With what happened, it was a pretty big deal. It wasn't like a small thing. It wasn't nice. It wasn't fun. Um, and I was a little rattled, and I got right back up there and kept going. And I've been feeling, I don't know, yesterday I just felt like not as strong. And I know that's why. Like, that's what I'm saying. Folks are not trying to talk to me. What they're trying to do is drain my energy. So we can't have that. You understand? So that's what I'm saying. You could have just said what you was on. See that deceptive, passive aggressive, same cowardly devil energy? I don't play like that. Like I said, y'all ain't going to be approaching me. That's just what I'm saying. That's what they do. That's why they roll up with their little fake smile. Like, you're not my friend. Y'all the devil, bro. Y'all the enemy. Y'all have no reason to be talking to me, bro. Like, we're not tolerating the devil coming around me, bro. I'm telling you right now, bro. Do not approach me. None of y'all. I don't know you like that. You got no business. None. Like, no, I don't have nothing to do with y'all. You're never ever going to be a part of anything I got going on ever again. Okay? Like I said, that all that stuff that comes from them narcs. That comes from them. They're who deal with all them folks. I don't. My life is beautiful, and it's going to be left alone, and that's it. So yeah, I'm not going to play these games. Not at all, because I'm free, I'm good, and I work too hard to get to this point. Like I said, I can't have any felonies because I wear a bulletproof vest for my career, and it could save my life. It protects me. So I can't play about that. So I can't be losing my patience or my temper all the time, right? Because of that, nor would I want to, right? What I went through physically, it's not good for me, and I don't like doing it. And like I said, you can just tell that that's what folks is trying to do. You know what I mean? Like, wow, that's unbelievable. So you're telling me that y'all folks couldn't get at me in the street. I won there. So then you tried to use the corrupt injustice system. Then I won there. You tried every single angle that you possibly could, and I kept winning. Like, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I bet they proud of you. Unbelievable. And you're sitting here and you got actual people that devote 24 hours a day and they're focused on me, and you don't see how that would backfire. It already backfired. It continues to. And like I said, anything sent at me, God is sending something back in tenfold. God is sending it all back to you. That's how it got to be. I'm divinely protected. See, now there's repercussions now. There always was. That's why all y'all got to do is just take a long, hard look in the mirror and you'll see those repercussions. You feel me? Y'all wish you were me, boy. Y'all wish you looked like me. I look beautiful. I'm perfect the way I am. Like I said, anybody got something to say? What's up? Why not say it? Ain't nobody saying nothing in front of me. Told you. No, I'm just tired of these people. They work these little jobs and want to act like they bougie or they above someone. Like, dude, come on, bro. A lot of y'all, you work off commission and stuff. Like, what? You don't make no real money. I want to talk about sales. You know who the best salesman in the world? Tyrese Sneed. Are you serious? Bro, I had lines backed up to Timbuktu to 4 or 5 a.m. Hold on. More of this bug nonsense. Yeah, I had lines backed up till Timbuktu till like 4 or 5 in the morning. Okay. Real talk. For my cooking. I'm a chef. So like I said, I don't know what these folks talking about. Like when folks want to talk to me and not acknowledge my accomplishments and who I am, well, they hide like, yeah, no, we don't do that. So that stuff's over with, like I said, and I continue to win. By the way, to ruin your night more, we're up over $133. Mm-hmm. Told you we getting this money. We getting this money while they sleeping on me, and the devil's tactic and agenda was to distract me because they know no matter what they say, as long as I create this check for next month, hey, at least I got some money coming in. You understand? And that means that the business will continue. That means I can continue to make money with it. What do you mean? This is the project. You got to work on the project first. It's not about how much money I make because I can get any job and then I'll have this as extra income on top of it. And I'm already getting it to a point where I make more. I make more than all of you combined, right? Doing this. And I'm going to get it to the point where I make more than a regular 9 to 5 doing this. So this will be my second source of income. And then I get a job anywhere in Central America in a normal place because I can't work down here. They won't let me. Right. And that's my whole issue. You understand? So, like I said, nah, bro, we don't live in a world where I have to struggle to work. That's my birthright. Like I said, whenever the government want to get real and let me work, like, cool. Working is not something I fill out an application for. It's my birthright. Working is not something I go and it's difficult to do. This is my country. Give me my job. It's not something I even go out my way for. You can either give it to me and put it right in front of me or I'm not doing it. See, that's what folks don't get. Why would I ever act like I'm like the rest of these folks? I'm not. Oh, by the way, I met another dude who was super cool and nice. And same thing, he said he's going to try to get me a scooter. You know, I mean, he sounded pretty legit to me. So that'd be cool. We need that. You know what I mean? And that's all, man. That's what I'm saying. I need help from the people. You know, like I know I support the Valley, man. This is Gotham. I do all this for the Valley. You know, I understand that I get upset sometimes. I say things that some things need to be said, but some things I don't mean. And I'm human, you know, but I mean, I've done a lot for the Valley, man. I've done a lot. This is Gotham for now. And I've done a lot for Gotham and I'm going to continue to. And I'm going to continue to support. And that's all. Sometimes I just need to. Sometimes God just has to show me, hey, look, man, like everybody's not against you, bro. Because that's the thing. The devil keeps on trying to talk to me through these internet ways. And that's my point. If folks had done their job, there wouldn't be no devil trying to talk to me. These people are literally agents of the devil. It makes no sense. And the only reason it makes sense is because they're all Satanists and they're all in on it. So, like I said, I mean, how would you feel in that position? You know, it just ain't fair. It ain't right. It ain't never been fair. It ain't never been right. And it is what it is, man. But like I said, I can already feel my head. Hopefully, I'll be all right. Like I said, it kind of came out of nowhere, and that's the ones you got to worry about. And there's nothing I can do, man. I'm done walking 20 miles to go get looked at. I'm done, you know, going through stuff that's not going to help me in the long run anyway. I'm just going to put my everything in God's hands and, you know, pray for the best at this point. You know, I have a hard job. I do a lot. Um, and that's all. I mean, it all comes from dealing with that. Like I said, these folks could just come on here and talk to me with respect. We could have a chat room open. We could do whatever. And every time that I'm trying to open that chat, right, my civil rights and civil liberties are being violated. That's a problem. And that's where it stops. That's where the conversation stops. I want to know when something is going to be done about this. No, I live in a country where I'm going to be free. This is America. I'm free. I don't care what y'all talking about, bro. All that fake stuff. I don't care what's going on in the world. I don't care what's going on in the rest of the country. Like I said, bring that nonsense over here then. Either be about it or be quiet. It's one or the other. Because y'all ain't about nothing. None of you. Trust me. Okay. And this government is a joke. Okay. You're a joke. So, like I said, that's my whole point. Like, stand on business. Because trust me, we going to come to all them cities and all them states and things are going to change when I get around. 100%. And they know it. I know it. And all of you know it. You feel me? And it's just that simple. You know, like I said, we run this country and Batman is going to bring the power back to the people. And you will see me on a bat pod and probably in tanks and tumblers and everything at some point working to make the world a better place. You understand? That's the times we're in, right? So it just feels good when I get to talk to a few people because I'm pretty isolated, very actually. And they remind me, oh, there is humanity in the world. Oh, some of these folks here down here do understand me. You know, understand probably why I'm in the mood I'm in, why I'm talking how I'm talking. Like they probably get it. That's what's so crazy too, man. These people are agents of the devil. They keep running their mouth and talking like I'm alone. And God just told me yesterday, he said, you're not alone. You know, I got ancestors, I got God with me, and I've got a lot of these people down here with me. So, I mean, good luck to that nonsense. You know, that's what I always thought about too. I'm like, why do these folks keep acting like I'm the only one? Like I'm by myself. Bro, I could recruit people from all over the US to back me. That's why I never worry about nothing, because I know if it really ever came down to it, I know that folks have my back everywhere. You know what I mean? And I just know that there's nothing I can't handle by myself, basically. But, you know, if there ever was, I got a lot of people behind me, bro. You know, y'all wanted to talk about this and that nation. I mean, the man who runs the nation is Batman. You seeing me on my glow. You seeing me glow up. We did 1.3 thousand plus views on that live stream today. Don't play with me. You understand? And that's why I'm being suppressed. While these folks talking, like I said, everything they doing is backfiring, and I'm becoming a bigger and bigger superstar by the second. So it is what it is. Like I said, I need help paying this phone bill, please. If someone can help me, please. I have a Cash App, I have a Venmo, I have a PayPal. I need at least 60 to 100 bucks to pay it. That's all I need right now. That's all I want. That's all I'm asking, please. At least, you know, if you can send more, please do. But I need enough to do that because it's due on the 20th. After that, I can't pay this plan, bro. There's going to be a due date where I can't pay it anymore, and it's a huge problem. I can't afford another phone, bro, at any point. So I'm just going to not have a phone plan. I mean, it just sucks. You know, I've paid it this entire time. I'm going on 3 years as Batman. Come on, bro. Out of my own pocket. I need help right now. I need the financial support. So, God, I hope you answer my prayer, man. Please answer my prayer. I need that phone bill paid, dude. I need it. I have to. I mean, you know, if I don't have that, like I said, what I'm going to do, I'm going to stand in Wi-Fi and upload a couple of videos. You can't make no money like that. You can't. I understand that it's been holding me back expense-wise. That's why I need someone else to cover it this month. You know, please. You know what I mean? I think I mean, it just is what it is. I can't do anything else, man. I've asked, I've made it clear. I just hope God hears me, and I know he will, and I hope the people hear me. I really would like to get this paid, man. It would help me because then it gives me the incentive to keep going, and that's all I'm saying. Like, it's so impossible. I mean, like, I'm doing enough that's impossible, bro. At least help me with the basic stuff so that I can be able to do this. You know what I mean? Like, if the phone bill got paid, then I'm in a better mood because I can work and do what I enjoy every day and what I love. I love doing these live streams, man. I like talking to the people. I like, you know, I'm gaining a movement. I mean, people are really getting behind me. I'm getting a lot of people that are listening to me. I don't care about views, subs, followers, all that nonsense, bro. You know, because I'm a natural born leader. I just care about the fact that people hearing my message. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like I said, I mean, I stand alone. I stand on my own too. I don't have friends. I don't have affiliations. I mean, I roll dolo in the street. I do my own thing. And like I said, I need the help of the public. Anybody in the valley who's around and anybody in the world who can help me. Like I said, y'all could send me computers, laptops, send me things that make sense. Send me things that are going to help me. You know, I mean, you can send me a new cape. You can send me, you know, I don't know if you can do bat suits or not, but I mean, I don't see why not. I mean, send me bat suits that, you know, I'm not going to say that, but I mean, I'm saying I need a bat suit that's like built right. You know what I mean? Like you got people that build all sorts of cool stuff. I mean, You know, I want to do everything right and by the book, and I just want to have fun and be positive. I need that phone bill paid, man. If I could get that paid, I could do this. But other than that, if not, I don't know how I'm supposed to feel upbeat about something that I can't do. I mean, this is my whole livelihood. I mean, I can't do this without a phone plan, bro. I just can't. I mean, you want me to film videos and I can't even do a live stream? I'm going to put out a couple of videos a day. That's no money, bro. They're going to pay me pennies for that. You see what I'm saying? That's what's been keeping me where, you know, financially I can't get ahead at all. Can't save any money because I got to keep paying the phone bill over and over and over again. That's what the problem has been the whole time. So, I mean, it is what it is, you know, like I said, I mean, I didn't do this to worry about money. Like I said, the money will come. I could get a job anywhere in America and this would be another source of income. And I could run this out of anywhere if I just had like a storage to put the bat suits and stuff like that and a little bit of help. So, like I said, I don't know. Maybe somebody is going to want to invest in me for real and say, you know what, we are going to give you what you need. You know, here's your scooter. By the way, as far as the scooter, if anybody's listening, I need a scooter with a seat on it. And I'm going to tell him to, I need a scooter with a seat like what I had. Mine cost me like $1,000. I need a scooter with a seat. I need the same one I got, really, the one I had. That's what I really need. And I would take care of it and, you know, do the best I can with it. But, you know, maybe they have one that's better. I don't know. You know, I mean, I wouldn't care at this point if you gave me a moped. I mean, even if I don't, even because I don't have my license, I mean, I'll take what I can get. I don't care if it runs. I need it. You know what I'm saying? So we'll figure it out. We'll work around it. But that's about it. You know what I mean? So other than that, I'm about done for the day. I hope y'all have a good one, man. Much love. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I'm worn out. I mean, it's hard being Batman, bro. It ain't easy, man, but I love it. I love it. I would never want to do nothing else. And like I said, God just gave me a word of encouragement today, you know, and sent me someone to tell me that, like, don't ever stop, you know. So, and that's what God had told me. That's what the download and the reading said. It said, don't stop no matter what. So, you know, I don't want to stop, but like I said, I mean, I need the phone bill paid, bro. You know, I don't understand that, and that's the issue right now. If it wasn't for that, I'd be in a great mood, bro. Like I'm happy every day, but I need that phone bill paid, bro. Like seriously, all jokes aside, because I need to run my business. So I don't understand. I don't understand. I just don't. I don't. I mean, I do and I don't. I just don't get why I keep being asked to do things, but I'm not being given the help I need to do these things. Not that I haven't. I have this entire time, but like I need the phone bill paid, bro. Like I'm sorry. Like at this point, I shouldn't even have to worry about this stuff, bro. I went hard as hell this last month. They're not paying me right. They're underpaying me, and they're not. Their statistics are wrong, and they're doing it on purpose. Like I'm being targeted by this company. Like I should have had another check coming this month. That's a fact. So while they're cheating, I mean, like I said, how is it fair if everybody going to keep on cheating, bro? That's all they ever do. Y'all don't even do this stuff fair or straight up, bro. Nothing you do is. They're the ones who sent these people committing these crimes, doing electronic means. I don't feel anyway. This is the situation. It's clear as day. So okay, cool. So we're gonna have the whole world be unfair, and you know these people commit crimes every day, and it's all good. And okay, cool. So we're gonna be unfair as usual because that's what narcissists do. That's what they do. They cheat at life. Let that be known. That's what y'all do. Y'all cheat at everything. Y'all can never just be straight up and win because you don't know how to compete and you don't have any talent because you ain't built like me. So let that be known. Feel me? I wasn't straight up, bro. I wasn't genuinely, so I care less what anybody talking about because I do my thing no matter what. Mhm. Feel me? Like, bro, had y'all given me the check that I deserved this month, I could have paid the phone bill and I would have kept trucking. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's whatever, bro. But like I said, we up over 133 bucks. Let these folks feel however they want. We making some money, and like I said, that check is gonna come regardless. I already got enough money in the bank account too. It ain't much. It's like 12 bucks, but that's enough to cover the fees to make sure I get that check. So we running this checkup, right? We have the whole month too. You seem to not be able to hear or listen. It's just the phone bill goes out on the 20th in like what 3 days now? About 3 days we have. So, I mean, once the phone bill goes out, what can I really do, bro? Like I said, all I can do is try to keep doing the same thing and film my videos, but then I got to upload on Wi-Fi, and that's a huge problem. You don't seem to get it. I don't have friends out here. I don't have people who help me. These people literally sit here, they'll have Wi-Fi like right here and they don't do nothing. Like that's why I'm done talking to y'all. That's why I don't give y'all my number, because literally I'm in the same boat. Every time I talk to y'all act aloof. Y'all are good. You got everything you need and you refuse to help. Like, that's crazy, bro. While we're sitting here like it's the Hunger Games trying to survive. That's crazy, man. I'm done dealing with a lot of you. I'm done talking to you completely. Like, no, we're not going to play this game. You want to act oblivious to reality. That's crazy. And then keep on saying with silly stuff, inviting me on your nonsense. Like, you want to do nonsense. Y'all want to keep on doing what you do, and all y'all roll with Satan, and you keep making bad decisions. You do that on your own. Leave me out of it. I'm not coming anywhere near you. Okay? You're like, no, I don't do that. I don't waste my time going the wrong direction. Feel me? So, like I said, I'm sitting here trying to build this. These folks got everything I need, and they can't work together. Man, forget y'all. Quit talking to me. Like, quit acting like you a friend. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Like, no, I need real friends that really got my back and trying to support me and what I'm doing. If I had a team of people that really was backing me and like financially didn't care, like would help me with the money with this and be like, yo, we'll pay for whatever, man. Like, let's do it. You know what I mean? Like, bro, we could do this as a team traveling across the US. Do you understand that? All it would take is like having somebody with a vehicle or a fleet of vehicles, right? Like, get the scooters or motorcycles or whatever, like help me get this license back, like stuff like that. Like, it doesn't take that much. We could tour and do this all over the nation and go out and show out in front of everybody and put on a show as Batman doing the real thing. I mean, this can really turn into something, and that's what these people know. So when they go online and they just start typing they stuff and they weak vibration, right? That's that passive aggressive weak stuff. You weak sauce, because you know who making it and who winning. And like I said, I'm not here to talk in that energy because I have a platform. Why don't you be fair? Y'all are grown adults, homie. Be fair, bro. I made it, right? You didn't. Deal with it. Too bad. Too bad, so sad, bro. You didn't put in the work and I did. Like I said, I'm not lazy. All them other folks, that's been their problem forever. They don't want to work. I've witnessed it firsthand. They want to sleep all day. I don't even have that option to sleep all day. It's y'all are it's ridiculous, bro. Want to get online and play these games. Like, are you serious? Like, that makes sense to you? And then act like, oh, that's cool and okay. No, it ain't. What? These are grown adults. Like, dude, get up, work. Why don't you do the right things? Quit worrying about other people, right? Leave people alone and do you. Go get a job. Like, seriously. Like, please, like, really, like, no, like, you're not in a position to negotiate or tell anybody anything. So, like I said, when y'all want to get on my level, you let me know, holla, because you never will, because I'm ahead of everybody, financially, equity, everything. So I don't know what you're talking about. Like I said, I don't need to explain anymore. My story is all through this channel, all over the streets and all over reality. That's all I got to say, man. Like I said, the more people follow me, the more you support me, the better. I need people to donate, man. Like, I'm asking the whole valley and people in general, if y'all can please come together and donate me money and send me some consistent bread and get me off the ground where I can do this. I would be extremely thankful. I would be completely grateful. Seriously, because that's what I need. It's the only way I can do this. I put in all the other work. I built the infrastructure. I got the bat caves. I got everything set up all ready to do this. Like, I'm the real thing. I need the money. Need money and I need support. So we'll see what happens. But I think the Valley is definitely going to back me as much as they can. I think they just need to be made more aware of it. And I think they're going to stand behind me and what I'm doing here, because it's caught a lot of attention. People love it and love me for it and love what I'm doing. And I'm glad, man. I'm happy about that. Sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, I'm happy that people are embracing me and what I'm doing, and I'm glad that it's bringing unity. And, this is a real thing, man. So, like I said, I'll come up against anybody, man. I fear nobody. So, like I said, this is really real and what I do for a career. And I just did it all myself and out my own pocket. And that's the thing. Like, I got a lot of power. I'm operating on a higher frequency and a different level than normal people. So that's the thing. Like, that's why it's funny to me. Like, yeah, we let society say what they want and feel how they want. But these folks know that they're not on my level. These folks know what I built here is an empire. I mean, this is something that is going to run coast to coast and all over the world. I mean, I'm on a much higher level than you, and I'm an alchemist because I built it out of nothing. And that's what you should be thinking about. Like, how the hell did this guy do all this by himself? Because of God, because I'm a genius, because of God, but it all comes back to God. I give God all the credit and glory. It's all because of God. I give God all the credit and glory. All credit and glory be to God. All of it. all credit and glory to God. So like I said, I don't know. I need everybody to start believing in God and understand that we're supposed to be in this together. And that's all, man. Like I said, I'm a human being. I'm not perfect. I have emotions. Like I said, as long as people would talk to me right, I'd be a happy customer. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I don't understand it. I never will. That's it. I'm just gonna move forward and continue, being happy and living my beautiful life. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, over here, we just all about our respect, man. You know what I mean? So, like I said, it is what it is, man. So them folks, let them be upset. Let them be upset at their computer and their phones while we continue to win. All right? Can you see me now? Can you see me now? All y'all corrupt ones, can you see me now? Can you? Can you see me now? Y'all want to talk about Tupac? Tyree Sneed run the world. Shout out to Pac though. Nothing but love for Pac. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. I'll talk to you in a minute, man. Keep it real. Easy. Stay mad. We're gonna keep on making dough. Over 133 bucks, right? And we got a little bit more time. Keep running that check up. So what you know about this, boy? Easy.